I hope you are well. Welcome to another ASMR style spooky talk / coaching session, mutual coaching session. Lots been happening and lots to talk about. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Give this video a thumbs up and press the notification bell as well, please. It's been quite a strange week, very tiring one as well, and it's taken me a long time to do any more videos because last week life got in the way for me. However, I've had some very strange experiences again, and it feels like my healing abilities are going to the next level. First of all, I'm going to mention, because I'm hoping we can do a little reading with these and maybe with some other cards as well to see what the energies are like out there. I've actually, I think I mentioned before about creating my own tarot cards and, well, healing symbols. These are symbols that have been given to me and I've put them down as requested and I use them in my healing videos. They're not all down yet, and the ones I've done are they're just little scribblings, and they're going to be put into proper format at some point. But this is just a rough sketch, so no laughing at my drawings. Sort of, yeah, I know. So we've got a few of them, but we'll go through them in a moment once I've told you about what's been happening, because I think you'd be very interested in this. So we'll start off with the main event first. Right, if you're new to these videos, please notice that I get distracted by spirits who are walking around me, my guides, angels, ET beings, star family, walking around me, and I can physically see them, and they're starting to distract me already. I may start to talk fast and channel or blurt things out, so you have been warned, even talk in a different language that I don't always understand, okay? So we've got somebody in the bathroom already peeking out at me, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, so the main event is, I've talked about my wild meditations that I have, where I presume I'm astral projecting, remote viewing, doing all sorts of things. And recently I've been in this little, well, use this as an example, little sphere, like an orb. Makes me wonder about orbs in general now. And it's almost like a little sci-fi movie thing. But I've been in this little orb that people say, I've mentioned it before, but you know, these orbs that have been seen flying around the sky, you know, like ETs, UFOs. Yeah, it's like that, because on the outside it's all light. And I've been shown flying around that in different time zones and all sorts. And in this last meditation, actually it was a week ago, I actually got taken somewhere, and I'm going to be very cryptic because just in case, all I'm going to say, it was military, but not as in, I didn't get any secrets or anything stupid like that. It was to go and help somebody and to heal them. That's all I'm going to say. But I was just flying around like one of these orbs of light over water, loads of places. Anyway, I was taken to this place, and I noticed that I could make myself very small, could go very big or very small in this little orb of light. And I hovered next to this person's ear. They're a very important person. Nobody would know, but I've been told they're important. And I sort of knew what was coming, and I didn't like it very much. And I sort of shook my head. No, not doing that. It's taken them a week or so to get me to do it, because I had links into another experience, and I have to explain this experience to explain everything, if you know what I mean. So the other night I was in on my own watching some TV, and I changed the channel, and it was 911, which is obviously emergency in America. It's 999 here, but which I see a lot as well, and I hear sirens a lot. The minute I put it on 911, I actually got a message from my friend's son, involving some soldiers and somebody who was a firefighter, and they gave me the name and they gave me this information sort of really fast. And I thought, well, the men in black, who are I affectionately call them that because they all wear black suits, my guides, angels. If you want to know more about that, you can watch my other videos, and I have a book that's out on Amazon called The Man in Black. So I'll put a link to that in the description that tells you all about that. And it was very emotional, and the message that I had to give, and I ended up on Facebook Messenger telling my friend, and she was like, whoa, I'm going to ring him right now. And apparently it really helped him. So this message was my stomach. I thought it was some weird noise going on. So yeah, I gave this message, and it was so very strong. Then I was told, oh, there's another message we want you to give. We have wait for this. I mean, can you believe this? We have a medical team that want to have, and these were the exact words, audience with you. I thought, okay, well, it's a bit late. That's not happening. And they were like, yes, fair enough. We've queued them in for the next time. Okay. So my friends decided they were going to come and see me last night, which they did. And we had a great night. But before that, during the day, I was doing several things, and I was asked to come and have a lie down meditation, and I felt very sleepy, which I do with my health condition, this FND that I have. So I'm supposed to have a lie down every day for like 10 minutes or whatever. So I did that, and I started to see this meditation again, the images. I had been shown it, I did walk down the shops during the day, and I had been shown it again. And they said, we want to know what's wrong with him, this man. And I was quite surprised. We want to know what's wrong with him. And they wanted me to, in my little orb, it's like the movie, The Fantastic Voyage, to go inside this person and find out what was wrong with them in my little orb. Which I know they do this kind of thing, because I don't tell you everything, but I know they fly around and can be small, and that's how they know what's going on with you. Okay, it's nothing to get panicked about, but they can do that. Anyway, they wanted me in my little orb to go in through this guy's ear, and I kept hovering at the ear, and this is walking down the shops, and I just said to them, well, there's definitely something wrong with his hearing. That's all I know, and that's as far as you're taking me. And I shut it down. So that was quite strange. And anyway, so I came back, did some other stuff, then got asked to lie down. Showed me again, we want you to go in. I wasn't very happy about that, but I sort of did as I was told, and I had 2 angels come with me, either side of this orb, and I went in, and it was, I have seen when I've healed human body organs, whatever, they've actually shown me somebody's heart on my hand, and I've had to heal it. But I'm very squeamish about things like that. But anyway, I went in there, and I was so, I don't want to get in here, I want to get out. And so they changed the image around me for a while, and I got asked, and this medical team, we won't know what's wrong with them, please go to the heart and the bloodstream, what have you. All right, okay. So I don't know how I got there, because I wasn't seeing the inside of a body, and then all of a sudden I was. So they'd obviously changed the images to get me to do it. So I found myself in a heart, and all of a sudden I could see this little tear in the heart and blood coming out of it, spurting blood out. And I just said to them, he's bleeding, it's a tear, it's bleeding. Right, so they said, heal it please with light. So I healed this tear with light, and once I'd done that, I was brought out, and they all said thank you very much, and they left. So there you have it. The strangest experience I've ever had, no doubt there will be more. So what the scariest part of this was that it was coming direct from me. I wasn't being told this information, as in I wasn't being told what was wrong with this guy. I was telling them, I was finding out, I was healing, and I knew what was going on, and I was giving them the information. And for somebody who's never had very much self-esteem at all in any shape or form, that's quite scary and quite wow, but scary. So yeah, I think there'll be more of that. Yeah, I'm getting it correct. Oh. So you heard it here first. My friend reckoned that was the next level of healing. So yeah. So yeah, there's not much to say after that. But I then had to give my friend, one of my friend's husband who came with her, a reading last night, and it was very accurate. And you know, 9 times out of 10 they're accurate, but their timings can be off on anybody's reading. Spirit, to me, you get timing very wrong. It just doesn't always translate into our timing. But I had to tell him what time in the morning to do a certain thing. It was for business, because you would get this person's attention at that time. I was being given the information from his father, actually, and other beings around me, and this would happen, that would happen, blah 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 blah, and what he had to do. And this morning he did it. He even sent me a message telling me he'd done it at the right time, and everything's fantastic, and it was exactly as I said. So I was really pleased with that. I've had loads of readings where that's happened and I've been accurate, but this one was, I don't know, spot on. So there wasn't any waiting involved. It was a time, it was this, it was that, and it worked. So I was over the moon with that. But so I've obviously been put up a level of, I'm being told a few levels on various things, or even not just level, being shown who I really am. I keep saying this woman who, she's tall and thin, and she's supposed to be me in another time. Fantastic. And she has an elaborate headdress on, everything, and she looks like royalty, which would be amazing. And she's supposed to be me in another dimension, whatever, and she keeps trying to beckon me forward, and she keeps looking at me and smiling at me, so that's yay. So I really like that. So maybe she's given me all this information, my higher self, whoever, yeah, giving me this information, but she is me. So, which leads me on to another strange experience. I've been seeing them really strong again, you know, the Men in Black, everything, lots of strange tapping noises and stuff going on. And but the other day I was lying here and a woman came in and sat on the bed and looked at me, and I looked straight at her and I could see her more clearly in my mind, and I realised I was looking at myself as a younger woman, which was really odd. And she was there, she was definitely there. But that's what I see when I do I call them meditations, but they're really astral projecting. Part of me is going off somewhere. Part of me was in that body and going around for a definite, I'm being told, which is quite scary, but very interesting. So it makes me really want to pursue this healing aspect there. I have this really strong connection to plants now through the flower remedies, through aromatherapy, everything. I'm burning eucalyptus at the moment for cleansing. So I know I'm going to be taking that forward. I am going to add to that book that I've already written. I'm going to do another one. So that's with my agent at the moment. But the heartbreaking thing about it is that I have had to let go of a dream, which is all about my writing and fiction writing. And I really thought that's what I was meant to be doing. They were acting out the parts for me. I don't know if it'll ever progress. I was creating this big world in my stories, but that's gone for now. I've had to concentrate on these healing ships. I'm going to be doing a course. I never ever expected to be doing that. I wanted to be a fiction writer. So if you think it's planned, think again. None of this is planned. It's very strange, but I have to do as I'm told, even though it's reluctantly at times, because it's pushing my boundaries. But that's what it's all about. And there's clearly something, because I keep hearing my dog, my deceased dog, barking. It's always in here, and I hear over the distance, and I really thought it was a dog over there, but I heard him this morning, and the bark was even more like him, to the point it was his signature bark. There was no doubt in my mind. Before, I've had some strange, I was half asleep once, and my son was in the other room, and I got up and I went, I have to let the dog in, because I could hear him barking, and that's what he used to do. And I was, get the dog in, because he used to bark too much. And that's what I'm hearing. And there was a little bit extra to the bark today, and that was Dom. That was my domino. So I know this is important, but it's very hard, and it's very hard to change career. I feel a bit disappointed, but over the moon with doing this. So if you think it's just a plan or I never expected to be doing anything like this. I give messages to people, when I'm supposed to, but I never thought I'd be creating tarot cards. And when I say tarot cards, they're actually cards of healing symbols. I'm not sure where they're going with it all yet, but I know that it's important. So much so they want me to choose one for you now, so I can't shuffle, but I can sort of do this. We'll see. I'm gonna look as I can see. Okay. Oh, okay. I had a feeling there was going to be this one. No laughing at my drawings. Oh, this is just rough scribbling. Yeah, but this is sphere, which is wholeness and self-belief, which is for me, as much for me as it is for you. So that's what we have to work on at the moment, bringing us back to wholeness. And a lot of us are fragmented, and we are healing ourselves, especially if you're a starseed. We are healing ourselves and becoming this whole, and this more than the sum of our parts. And it's almost like, oh, they're giving me another symbol. It's not this one, but there's going to be a circle with a little circle within the middle, like a coloured in circle. And that's going to be about our center, coming back to center. And that's what we need to work on at the moment. And that's exploring our gifts and realizing who we really are, not what the world wants us to be. And only then can we be whole. Okay, so that's our little card for the day. And yeah, because okay, I'm allowed to show you this one, because at the minute a lot of us don't ask me. This is what they said I had to write and draw. Incomplete, with confusion, lack, loss, and no direction. Okay, so we have to change that up by looking inwards and seeing, you know, who we really are. So that's looking at the dreams that we've thought were for us. Are they really for us? We have to cast off the human side and concentrate, starseeds, light workers, and concentrate on the what we're really here for. Okay, so I will definitely be sorting those out, and we'll see where we go from here. But yeah, lots happening, lots changing, and it's not always an easy process. And if you come on this channel expecting it all to be light and airy and, you know, no anger and, you know, spirit know everything and this, that and the other, that's not gonna happen here, because I'm skeptical and I challenge everything that I'm given, and it doesn't always sit well with me, and it takes some time. And it's to do with sometimes having no self-esteem and feeling that incompleteness and believing that you can chase it somewhere else, and that, you know, this is what I thought my life purpose was. Chances are you don't know exactly what it is, but I think in the coming months we're going to see what it really is. It's not about being a lawyer or being a writer. It's about the mission, about, you know, whether you're here to I don't know, like my friend, her thing is to talk to people and to shine a light, and she does that wherever. She's worked a lot in you know, Costa Coffee and stuff like that, and that's her purpose, to talk to people and to bring them comfort and light. Yeah, and I don't know why I'm doing that. Shine, for some reason, shine light. And I got told by my friends just walking down the shops, because I like to stay in here, shining my light. You know, your presence on the planet is an activator, is a catalyst for people to change and to see more, to see what's really out there, past the, what do they call it, the matrix, you know, and to see what's really there about life, and what's, you know, to find their inner knowledge about who they really are. And it's like a catalyst, and it helps people, and it moves the world on and causes an evolution. So that is your real life purpose. I thought I could do it through writing, but I don't know. But whatever writing I do now is going to be, I have a feeling, much more spiritual than the fiction, erotic romance and everything I was doing before. Maybe that was just training. Sorry, somebody's standing right next to my mirror. So if you ever say anything, please let me know. So I think that is all I have to say at the moment. I'm going to be writing down a meditation. Yeah, doing some more stuff, and we'll see what comes out. Hopefully I'll get to do video tomorrow, which might be this meditation. I'm going to see how that goes, and if not, definitely next week. If you haven't subscribed, as I say, please do so. Please press the notification bell so you get notified of when I do more videos. Watch this space with the healing symbols and this new healing. It's going to be a course, it's going to be everything. And I'm being asked to say, he's right here, Archangel Michael is overseeing that with me. There are a lot of beings, a lot of angels, a lot of the brotherhood. Yeah, ascended Mars, Metatron. Metatron, obviously with the symbols. Oh, and before I go, the one thing I have learned that this strange formula that I got, I'm going to call it a formula now, in my meditation, they give me strange equations and formulas, is actually a chemical formula of some sort, because they look like little hexagons and some of them are broken up, and I didn't realize that's chemical formula. Why they're giving this to me, I have no idea, because I can barely add 2 and 2. My thing is, my degrees are in history, postgraduate of history and stuff like that, but they keep giving me mathematical formulas, chemical formulas and equations. Why? So anyway, there's obviously a purpose to it somewhere. So yes, I'm finding out more and more, but I have a feeling when I next do a healing video, it's going to be a lot different. So watch out. And I have so many strong beings that come in, you know, Egyptian gods and what have you, that come in to help me. So that's going to be really interesting. We'll see how that goes. So come and support me when I do one, because I'm very nervous about all this. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Okay, bye.